What's up, guys? Happy Friday. It's a little bit of a late start. I had a hell of a day and I got a busy ass weekend, but out of all the nonsense that's happened this week with Dylan Mulvaney, Anheuser-Busch has finally stepped up and said something. Very interesting here. So we're going to take a look at this and give thoughts. If you guys weren't aware, I'm sure you are by now. Bud Light, Anheuser-Busch have been the target of a controversy because they gate up the beer. All right, they gate it up in short. So they made this this post that says our responsibility to America. Now let's see if they virtue signal. I personally haven't read it, but I just saw they posted this and they've been radio silent actually as far as the fiasco goes, especially on the Bud Light end of things. But now the parent company has decided to speak up. And yeah, so enough of me rambling. Let's go ahead and talk about this. So it says, our responsibility to America. As the CEO of a company founded in America's heartland more than 165 years ago, I am responsible for ensuring every consumer feels proud of the beer we brew. Proud? Okay. We're honored to be part of the fabric of this country. Anheuser-Busch employs more than 18,000 people, and our independent distributors employ an additional 47,000 valued colleagues. We have thousands of partners, millions of fans, and a proud history supporting our communities, military, first responders, sports fans, and hardworking Americans everywhere. All right, so yeah. So much stuff, but yet the VP of marketing for Bud Light was saying that they felt the need to be more inclusive, right? And have a women's revolution in that beer, you know. Bud Light is already a brand that's decreasing and they need to make it stronger and more inclusive and women power. And then let's get a person that's not even a real woman to be the spokesperson for women. Yeah, okay, cool. Now, they do say we never intended to be part of a discussion that divides people. We are in the business of bringing people together over a beer. Well, the last thing that you need to do to not divide people is pander to less than 10% of a vocal minority of people that gaslight, harass, and act absolutely unhinged when people don't see things their way. They want free speech, they want freedom, they want inclusivity, but if you think another way, my God, you're a bigot, you're a problem, yada, yada, yada. The only reason why Bud Light or Anheuser-Busch is even making this statement is because it backfired. They suffered tremendous losses. You saw $4 billion loss. The stock has gone down. Oh, but Eric, the stock is up in the last 30 days. Yeah, the last 30 days wasn't April 1st. That was only 14 days ago, guys. So the last 30 days is not going to include this. You're going to see how much this is going to affect Anheuser-Busch as a whole. There's going to be like huge ramifications because once you go woke, you go broke. Now, continuing on, the CEO says, my time serving this country taught me the importance of accountability and the values upon which America was founded, which is freedom, hard work, and respect for one another. As CEO of Anheuser-Busch, I am focused on building and protecting our remarkable history and heritage. I care deeply about this country, this company, our brands, and our partners. I spend much of my time traveling across America, listening to and learning from our customers, distributors, and others. Moving forward, I will continue to work tirelessly to bring great beers to consumers across our nation. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. This is a blanket statement, and even though they said they never intended to divide, they really didn't address the issue, you know, the concern. They didn't talk about it. They didn't really give a hard take or a hard stance, to be honest. Like, they didn't denounce it, and they really didn't defend it either. They're just like, hey, we never intended to divide. Like, it wasn't even so much of an apology, just a general statement. Maybe they could have said our responsibility to America, if we're not going to divide, is to not do some kind of identity politics publicity stunt that's going to backfire. But let's go ahead and check out the comments. We got 10.9K comments, 2,646 retweets, and 1,236 likes. So that's a pretty comment to like ratio difference right there. I'm pretty sure these comments are going to be great. So let's read it. Jake Snyder, this is 200 words of nothing. Yeah, he said that exactly what I was thinking. Big Tom Callahan. It took them a week to put this together. Their only chance was to come out the next day and say this was all a big April Fool's joke, which people thought that. Now, Luke hit the nail on the head. Did you ask ChatGPT how to say nothing with a bunch of words? And you could see somebody actually made a short sample of text on customer service that sounds meaningful but doesn't say anything. Never seen so many words to say literally nothing at all. You hit the nail on the head. They need new leadership, but I guess 4 to 8 billion in loss of market cap doesn't mean anything to them or their shareholders. Very disappointing that you did not feature any Lebanese, Jewish, trans women of color in your statement. As a non-binary, two-spirited person myself, I feel as though my voice is being erased by you. Do better. Perhaps hire Sam Smith as your spokesperson. Oh, man. They're getting fucking eaten alive. You can see Rachel Kelly. Well, at least you brought all Americans together and agreeing the statement says absolutely nothing. You worthless cowards. You know you just made a situation worse, right? We never intended to be part of a conversation that divides people. What planet are you living on that you thought Dylan Mulvaney was the great uniter of the American people? Okay, let's try that again, but this time good. So you could see, you could definitely see this backfired. This is an empty statement saying the company did nothing wrong and the CEO is doing his expected role in the company. Nothing to address the problem or apologize about anything. Whoever wrote it meant to say nothing is wrong. A whole lot of digital ink to literally say nothing other than carry on, nothing to see here. You could have just said that Bud Light's for everyone over the drinking age, and so you mark it to everyone over the drinking age. Said you did this. I'm looking for the line that says we're sorry for making a mockery of women, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. They could simply issue an apology and say that from now on they're going to get out of politics and sell beers, but they seem to keep on lecturing. Oh, I'm all over the place. So yeah, guys, it's a disaster for them. This is going to be against them for quite some time. I don't see them, yeah, they'll make money. They'll still be a company. They'll still be in bars. Boycotts don't work, but I don't see them recovering from this so easily for at least, I guess, the remainder of the year. I would say it's going to be interesting to see just how bad this impacts Anheuser-Busch with Bud Light sales and see if they come out any further and actually acknowledge the whole, I guess, losses that they've suffered. Now, interesting enough, Bud Light actually came out today, and I think they are just completely morons. This is the first time they've tweeted out, actually, since April 1st. They put TGIF. Let's look at the comments, because this is not going to go good. Don't want that tranny water. Great ratio when you're straight and accidentally drink a Bud Light. Stop promoting transgender ideology. Live look at Bud Light's social media team. DTH. Yeah, they really need to. Now you blown it. Does TGIF stand for that guy's female for your marketing geniuses? Putting the boy in boycott. So, only vehicle on the road that looks forward to being rear-ended. Oh my God. I think we're going to leave it right there. So, Bud Light, have somebody stop tweeting for you guys, all right? You guys could at least waited since Anheuser-Busch made a statement. Don't look like fools.